I think we're ready to get started. Can everybody hear? All right, well, I'm here representing the executive committee of the ULI, the local executive committee. We have, I think, our leadership, a number of members of our leadership committee here. Andrea, where's Andrea? I saw her earlier. Andrea Huseman is our current president. Marie Moore over here is our next upcoming president. And I am what's, I think, known as the vice chair of something called the Cross-Reach Committee. And the Cross-Reach Committee is a new committee at the ULI as of this year. We started off thinking it would be a good idea to create an outreach committee. And then we put together a team of people from the community, from a number of community organizations, and we decided that outreach was not really the appropriate solution, and that maybe some kind of cross-reach would be a better idea, and that we could learn from each other. Real estate developers and architects can learn from the community, and the community can learn from real estate developers and architects. And that if we could work together and in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation, that would be a good way to start our new committee. So I'm here representing the Cross-Reach Committee, and the first program that we decided to come up with actually came out of one of our creative sessions that we had at the Ashe Cultural Arts Center. As a matter of fact, Carol Bebel was very kind to host us, and David stepped up and said, you know, we don't do community benefit agreements in New Orleans as much as they do in other places. And maybe it would be a good idea for our community to learn more about what other communities are doing. And so here we are. It's been a little bit of a circuitous route. Our organization is not accustomed to doing things with a lot of out-of-town guests. We usually mine our local talent. And so I especially want to thank Carrie Kessler because, you know, she's been working with David, and I know it's been a challenge for our measly crew. Actually, we don't have a full-time executive director and those kinds of things. So I think everybody in the room knows what that means. That everybody had to work twice as much time, and we're thankful to Dillard University for hosting this event. We would normally be doing it downtown somewhere, in a hotel or whatever. And so that all of these things are complications and challenges and opportunities for ULI to be getting out in the community and really doing things differently. And of course, when we do that, it means that we all have to put out a little bit more. And so I just want to thank everybody for all the effort they put into getting this thing together and getting all of us here today. I especially want to thank our sponsors, HRI Properties. Press Kabikoff couldn't be here today. He actually is doing some testimony, I think, in Baton Rouge. And but HRI was very generous in their contribution to this effort, and of course HRI has done a lot of work in the community and with community organizations on various projects. Woodward Design Build is another one of our major contributors, and as well as McCormick, Barron Salazar, who are, as you know, are part of the development team for rebuilding New Orleans public housing projects, and also the Horizon Initiative, were some of our key sponsors. We also have some annual sponsors that I've been asked to recognize. Columbus Properties, First Bank and Trust. Certainly Joe Canizero has been a very staunch supporter of the ULI for many, many years, and actually was president of the national ULI at some point. Laporte, Sari, Romig, and Hand are also one of our annual sponsors, as well as Concordia, Architects and Planners, Corporate Realty, DMK4, Foster Strategy, McGlinchey Stafford, law firm, One Canal Place, Perez Architects and Planners, Sealy and Company, Sher Gardner, Hilbert LLC, Sterling Properties, the MCC Group, the Stieg Law Firm, Traplin Peer Architects, Urban Systems Associates, Walker and Dunlop, and Woodward Design Build is also an annual sponsor, as well as Huseman Associates and Liberty Bank. So there you have it. We have quite a lot of support from the community to keep the ULI programs alive and keep ULI functioning here in the city. So with that, I just want to pass the baton over to David Marcello. David has been working very, very hard, I will say, to pull all this together, identifying the national best practices in this area, and bringing all these people together. And so David is the director of the Tulane Public Law Center, and he and I have been friends for many years, and so I'm going to hand it off to him right now, and he's going to introduce everybody. Thank you.
Great.